Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unconventional Nikki, the podcast and the YouTube channel. If you are watching this from the podcast, please subscribe as always. And if you're watching this from the YouTube channel, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Oh, and you on the podcast, share it with your friends as well. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so today's podcast is going to be about um, New Year's, I guess. I decided to actually make this my first post on my podcast. I thought this was the perfect time to actually start posting my podcast and sharing myself with the world. So I'm like really excited. So I thought it's only fitting that since it is the first day of 2021 and we've all made it through a heck of a year in 2020, I thought it was only right that I started off the year with a little, New Year's podcast. First, just want to start off with showing a ton of gratitude. I am so happy to have made it. I'm so grateful that all of you that are listening have made it through, I think, what has probably been the roughest year for a lot of people. This pandemic definitely took a lot out of some people. I do believe in my spirit that it was beneficial for some, and then there were some that it was just like, geez, kind of an uphill battle. And I think for me, emotionally, it was definitely an uphill battle for me. So I think I'm just going to take this time out to kind of reflect and take you guys on this reflection journey with me for 2020. I know a lot of us are reflecting on what has happened in the past year and what we kind of want to do going forward. And I think the overall reaching theme for me for 2021 is learning how to definitely step into myself, step into my own power as a woman. As if you're watching on the on the YouTube channel, you can see that my shirt says "Phenomenal Woman." I actually got this from PacSun, so shout out to that store. Got that over the Christmas holiday, so thought it'd be the perfect shirt to rock during this podcast. So yeah, it's like that. But anyway, so I spent my New Year's kind of, preparing myself for my New Year's Eve, preparing myself for 2021. I did a thorough cleaning of the house. I did a meditation because, I wanted to, cleanse, cleanse my mind, recenter myself. I said a prayer. I don't know. I just wanted to prepare myself because I feel in my spirit that 2021 is going to be a little bit different for me. I don't know how I know this. Some of us will call it intuition. Well, I call it intuition. I've had these feelings before of knowing, and things kind of happen. Not that I'm saying I'm predicting how that happened, but just saying that when I have that feeling, I always know that something is coming. So I know that this year is going to be a year full of change for me. I feel like it's going to be positive change. I did a lot of emotional work during 2020, and I'm really proud of myself for having made it this far. So I hope that if you guys or anybody who has kind of been through the ringer and you made it through, give yourselves a pat on the back. Shout yourselves out. You made it. You made it through. And then even for all of those who had a successful 2020, maybe the pandemic helped you to start your business or helped you to buy a house, because a lot of people were buying a house, and I know this for fact because I'm in the mortgage industry. So if you had some major accomplishments in 2020 as well, and maybe it wasn't that bad of a year, still give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve it. We all deserve a pat on the back for having making it through that tough time. And I know that we are still in it, but my prayers is that for everybody in this world that it's on the up and up, and everybody is striving and thriving and being able to move forward with their lives. I know I definitely intend to. But back to what I was saying about as far as myself in general. I spent a lot of my life, being what everybody else needed me to be and being afraid to be me. I am uniquely me. I am a very unique individual. And I mean, we all are, but and I'm not saying that we aren't, but I'm just saying for myself, I've noticed that I am a very unique individual. I've started to notice how introverted I am. I started to notice how I need creativity in my life. I also had some relationships, some people from my past re-enter my life during 2020 as well. And I had to learn how to let go of those people and learn how to, think more about myself and less about what everybody else wants and everybody else needs, and consider more of me. I had a relationship end, like really end. We were already broken up, but it really ended in 2020. And that was really hurtful. We were already kind of indoors, and then that situation happened. So it was, yeah, it was kind of rough for me emotionally. But I think that through all the lessons and all the time spent in quarantine and in the house, I began to understand myself on a deeper level, in a different kind of way, and really looking at myself and what I wanted, and who I am as a woman, as a spiritual human being. You know, you know, trying to tune into what I need, and what do I need to thrive in this life. And I recognize that I need to learn how to be individually Nikki and stop being so worried about what other people think and what other people say. And that has been a major lesson for me in 2020, learning how to step into myself and honor what I want and what I need, and being true to myself and honoring myself in all of this. So, I made the commitment to myself this year that I'm going to, walk in my purpose. I feel like there are a few things that I'm being called to do. I won't share them on the podcast right now because they're very close to my heart. And I just, you need some things for yourself, and that's going to be for me, as I do those things. I'm not even telling my family and friends about it just yet, because I kind of just want to do it and then introduce it to my family and friends once I've already started doing it. Um, I know that sometimes when I get a lot of input from others, it'll sway me a little bit, because I can be easily swayed, and that's also something I'm working on. So I'm learning that, certain things I just need to keep for me as well, until I am where I want to be with it, and then maybe share it at that time. The podcast is definitely one of them. I don't think I'm going to tell my family and friends about me having started it, or me even having started to post, until after I've been posting for a while, and then maybe kind of bring my family and friends in. I definitely want to use this platform going forward as a thing for me. It's called Unconventional Nikki, and I think sometimes I'm still not honoring myself and being true to the content I want to post, out of fear of what other people will say or what other people will think. But I'm recognizing that this is my platform. This is a place just for me to be me. I saw this video on YouTube, because I spend some of my time on YouTube, watching videos that kind of help me along my way. There are a lot of great teachers out there. If you guys are just, if you guys are self-healers like me, or you like things to better yourself, YouTube is definitely a great place to find some great people that have some great and inspiring messages, you know for you, to help you with that. I know I definitely aspire to be one of those people with my platform as well. um, but definitely utilize that. I also read a lot of books, and that has also been helping me as well. So, for those avid readers out there, get you some books as well. But yeah, taking 2021 to learn to step into Nikki fully, in who I am, and be proud of who I am, and not being worried about it. Because as the girl in the video said, she had to recognize, that she's her, and she had siblings that she used to strive to be like, but she had to learn that she couldn't be like them. And that has been my story. My siblings are very extroverted, you know what I'm saying? They, so well liked, and that's just not my story. I did not grow up as a well liked person. I was actually bullied a lot, and basically not even by friends, by family too, and basically taught that it was not okay to be me. So this 2020 was definitely a lesson in seeing that needed to go. Me not honoring myself, me not being my true self, needed to go. And if you're out there and you can relate to this, Now is that time. Step into yourself. Truly embrace who you are as an individual. Learn what you need, learn who you are, and learn how to be happy with what you are and who you are. Because there's only one you, and you need you more than everybody else needs you. You need you to honor and be true to yourself, because that is loving yourself. Honoring yourself and being true to yourself is the very essence of loving yourself. So if show yourself some love and be uniquely you, and be proud of who you are. But yeah, so I have some other goals, you know what I'm saying? I did do a manifestation board as well. So yay me. I know some people think they're played out, but I still value them. And I don't just consider it a manifestation board. As I put on my board, it says, dreams do come true. And this is allowing me permission, and giving myself permission, and giving myself the space to dream up the life that I want, and then manifest that life and create that life. So, everybody out there, do it. Dream the life that you want, and manifest the life you want, because this is your life. You're the author of this story. You're writing this story, and you don't always have to wait till the new year to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for me, it just so happened that I had just had a hell of a year, and then towards the end of the year, things started to shift, and now I'm going into this new year with a new commitment to myself, and a new commitment to my dreams, and a new commitment to my goals. So it was kind of like perfect timing. So as cliche as it sounds, I never intended to start out. I've never been one of those people that's like, oh, new year, new me, yay. No, that's not me. But it just has so happened that the way things have happened, that is what is happening. So hence this podcast. But yeah, so what about you out there? Who have any of you, kind of made some new goals, or had a trying year, and now you're just like, yo, 2021 is going to be my year? If you're watching this from the YouTube channel, let me know. Comment in the comments below and let me know, what you're working on this year, or if maybe you're going to not work on anything this year. Maybe you're just like, hey, it's going to be a continuation of what I've already been doing. I don't feel like anything needs to change really. I just want to continue on what I'm doing. And if that's what you're doing, that's fine and great too, as long as you're doing you, as long as you're doing what you want to do, and is catered and geared to the life that you want to live. That's totally perfect. But yeah, so I took the time out to reflect, and I'm happy with the direction that life is going in, and I hope that a lot of you are as well. And if you're not, or if you're still having a rough time, get some extra help with that. You have the ability to change your life, and if you can't do it on your own, there are lots of people and lots of gurus and lots of teachers and aides who are out here to help you to get your life back on track and get it to where you want to be. But, I don't want to make this podcast too long, because I don't really want to ramble on about what 2020 is, or what 2020 was, or what 2021 is or needs to be for everybody. This is just more about, hey, encouraging you to move forward, step into 2021, make it the best year possible. We just came out of a pandemic, and I feel like we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to ourselves to step into this new year and make the absolute best of it. Turn your life around if it needs to be turned around, enhance it in whatever way you need to. And if you're already on the path, maybe do something new, try something different, add a little bit, sprinkle a little bit of something new into what you're already doing. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Again, like I said, it looks like my goal is to maybe strive to post every Friday or Saturday. I have not decided yet for sure, but again, I will let you guys know. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of your time. I don't take anybody's time for granted. So if you took time out to listen to this podcast, I most certainly do appreciate you, and I am so grateful for you. And so go be great. And until next time, bye.